car number 4, the high side closer, it's Jake Moser.
So as you'll see here, we did a little something different. We ran a late model there, and yes, you'll get to experience that. We didn't get as much footage as we probably wanted, more so because of just busy. They kind of pushed through, kind of cold, so busy, but Taylor did get some stuff. So yeah, thanks for tuning back in, and hit the like and subscribe, and check out all of our sponsors. And we want to give a shout out to my mom and dad. It's their dad's car, and all the people that helped him, BFMD Plumbing and 116 Race Products. I don't know who else he has on the car, but special thanks to all of them and anyone that helps him.
Right, that makes sense. You just lose everything you're getting ready to say. And see, I'm not the only one.
If he wasn't racing, he'd be in the stands drinking beer.
Who?
He don't drink beer no more.
Alright. He'd be in there drinking soda pop.
Yeah. Are you cold?
I'll come to the pits either way. Yeah, I'm a little chilly. It's about 45 degrees.
Alright, so here we are in the heat race. We start third. Cole Slanger didn't make it out. Originally supposed to start fourth. Go green here, and we're just still trying to fill out the car. I'm not really sure what it's going to do here on entry. Just take it a little easy. Got a good run there. Now it's pretty much got about a lap in. Track's pretty heavy. Car's a little tight on exit. So now it's just figure out how we can get a little better. We had a caution there as we just get to second. Trent pushed up the track. There's a hole there in 1 and 2. It's going to be key pretty much throughout the night not to hit that hole. So we go back here. Now there's a hole there, and I'm trying to see if Trent's gonna hit the same hole again. This time Palmer does. I think I hit it too and got a little tight there. So now I'm just trying to figure out, what's better. Top over here, bottom, what I can do to maximize speed. There we get a good run. We ran right through the hole and just happened to hook up. It's still tight on exit. Here I threw a slide job for absolutely no reason. But Trent's normally a gasser. I was kind of thinking he was going to run in just a hair deeper, but he didn't. Now it's a drag race again after that screw up. Here we now we're just kind of waiting, trying to see what we can do. The track was really good for daytime conditions. As you can see, it's cloudy, so the track's gonna hold moisture, and it was pretty cold. It's a little breezy. Getting a good run, just trying to. The track's narrow right now. It's hard to make a pass. Trent bobbled just a little bit. And I knew not to make the same mistake twice, so I lifted a little early here. There was slime down there in 3 and 4, so it was hard to run the bottom over there. I'm just trying. Another caution come out, but as you can tell, that hole there, I'm just trying to be a little extra cautious. Didn't want to run up and hit Trent and end up wrecking us both or something. We're both in redraw spots, so it wasn't that big of a push. I just couldn't tell how close they were behind me. So right there, Trent looks like goes to go in on the outside of Palmer and had to get on the brakes for him. So now that we got a little bit of opening here, we can kind of stretch our legs. Palmer doesn't screw up too much. He's been doing this a long time, so stretch our legs and see what else we have. We're still way too tight, center off, and that hole down there wasn't helping matters any. And yeah, so we ended up finishing second in that heat, which put us in the redraw. Alright, so feature, we ended up pulling the number 5 pill, so we'll start 5th. Again, track's still pretty heavy. The Super Sportsman's kind of dried off the center a little bit, starting to show a little bit of blackish, not really black, just getting darker or lighter. So this is, I think, the initial start. Go in, Matt lifts really early. I hit that hole. Go over here, trying to see, we didn't really make any changes. We were in a huge rush. They end up wrecking behind us. Caution comes out, but that kind of helps me. I know Matt lifting early, so now I can kind of pinpoint how I'm going to attack here 1 and 2. Hold Sammy, Raul up there in the 11 up, so that way he can't get underneath of Matt and make it 3 wide. Put us in a bad position, and then we can end up clearing Matt there for 4th. Down here, it's remember, pretty much flat out, all but wide open. There's not a lot of off throttle time. Didn't really know. It was hard to tell in the car. There's another caution. There's a lot of cautions here the first half. Looking at the track, it was hard to tell if there was anything up top in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, it looked like it, but with our car being a little tight, I was a little worried about going up there and catching a rut and then pushing the nose across. So we got young Lane Snook behind us. He's really fast. He rolls up here. I see him on my outside, and I know he's probably going to be the car to beat. So my goal here is just to try to keep him boxed in behind Trent, see if he makes a mistake. That was at least the game plan. Giving him enough room where one of us, happens to bobble. We're not wrecking cars. It's too early in the race to be too tight. Here he had me cleared, and I kind of drove in a little deeper to keep to the bottom. That was probably more so my fault on there for doing that. So Lane, if you're watching, my bad. And then Lane does this perfect. Just shoots right between us. Kid, I don't know, he's young, 16, 17-ish years old, and he don't screw up. He's just fast. So now lane's going. I'm kind of watching him, seeing how he's going how he's getting it through the corners there. Change up our line a little bit. Trent screws up just a hair, get underneath of him. And I'm not pushing the car hard right now. I'm kind of just still feeling it. I feel like we're making good pace, and again, relying on, well, I was thinking there would be cautions there, we can really get up on the wheel. So we're still just, like I say, feeling the car out a little bit. Here, the restarts, we're not good on restarts at all. I couldn't get it where I needed to be. So I wanted the bottom in 3 and 4. I knew that. So, but I really wanted to go to the top here in 1 and 2. But I wanted to protect the bottom. I feel like 3 and 4 was my money corner at this point in the race. So now that we're catching Travis to try to stay in clean air, I'm running back to the bottom in 1 and 2, and I just feel like that's what we're hurting a lot. But trying to keep air on the nose, kind of feel like we had to. You'll see here in 3 and 4, we're just a lot better than the guys up top. Get up there and show a nose. Travis always runs me clean and stuff, so he gives me a line there. It's the same thing. I'm up top, or he's up top, and I don't want to duck in behind him, even though I do at this point feel like 1 and 2 up top is better than the bottom. We run here side by side here for a good couple laps. There should be a caution that comes out again. Right there it is. Now we can start pushing the car a little harder. Still, like I said, we're still a little tight. Don't have a whole lot of center corner speed. We're off a little bit, and I think that's getting that better would help us a lot on restarts too. So the same thing here. I run the bottom in behind Travis only to protect the bottom, or so I have the bottom going in 3 and 4, not knowing who's behind me. Just didn't want to go up there and screw up and not have the bottom of 3 and 4. Here we get Travis again. I think we edge him at the line. And then got another caution that comes out. Now from here, I'm pretty sure we go green the rest of the way. I don't think there's any more cautions. But as you'll see, same thing as the other. It's rinse and repeat at this point on these restarts. Just run the bottom in 1 and 2. That way I have the position or the line I want for 3 and 4. And then we start changing it up there after that. Oh, another restart. It was terrible the first half of the race to get any green flag laps going. Yeah, rinse and repeat. That's all it is. At this point, I'm trying to figure out how to get better on restarts because I know I'm leaving a lot on the table. No matter what I did, this one was really bad. I couldn't see Chad take off, so. Yeah, same thing, on the bottom, keep position down low for 3 and 4. Get a good run up out the corner, just not really good enough, I guess. Now here you'll see we start moving around in 1 and 2. Now I can go to the top and see what's going on. Looks like still just really slow through the center, but I can really get the car pointed straight and then carry a lot more speed into 3 and 4, and then the car was good enough we could hold it and really start pulling away there from 4th. Now the goal is here is to try to run down Chad and Lane. Not the easiest to do. Like I said, Lane's just really good. Pushing the car a little harder now, just trying to make up, and then I feel like somewhere in here is where it all started. I was thinking I was overdriving way too much, and I started backing my entry down into 3. See right there, at the time in the car, I was four-wheel slide across the track there, and I'm thinking, in my mind, I'm just overdriving. So I start really backing my entry down, which was killing me. But later to find out, we had a right rear that was chunking apart really bad. So you see what I mean? I just couldn't, no side bite there like I had. It's like about 5 to go, I think. Yeah, this is right about the time it started. There's Sammy Rowell, he's catching us. And you'll see here, I mean, I'm trying everything. At this point, I'm going to the corner, and right front's shut off, right front brake is shut off, so I'm going to the corner, I'm dragging a lot of brake, trying to keep it pinned down. 1 and 2, we were fine, because there was a berm up there. But just with that tire chunking apart, it just pretty much gave all the handling away if we weren't relying on the cushion. So, obviously, at this point, I'm kind of getting frustrated, because like I said, at the time in the car, I don't really know what's going on. I'm thinking it's me. I overdrive the corner too much. I, overcooked my tires, which felt like for that track that we were on, we were probably on a harder tire than most. At least the harder option. So yeah, I'm watching. I mean, Chad's not pulling away a lot, but he's still pulling away. That's a feeling that sucks. I mean, I'm just really trying to keep it to the bottom, coming out of 3 and 4. And then on the cool down lap, I go around and buzz the top of 3 and 4, and realize that I should have went to the top afterwards, but it just didn't look like that. No one else really in front of me was running the top, so we ended up finishing 3rd. Alright, speculating on the late model stuff. I went through the videos, just here's the... We could have been better. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been better. Right rear blowing apart. Definitely wasn't helping us by around 5 to go or so. Don't think we would have, even with the changes that I'm thinking we could have made, don't think we were going to catch lane. Might have been able to have been a little bit better to at least have a contend for 2nd for Chad Smith. All in all, though, good night of racing. It's nice to be back at the track. I mean, never even sat in the kryptonite until Friday night. We just needed to do the clutch, play the clutch. So we did that Friday night over at Dad's. That's all I did, I wasn't even planning on racing until, I wasn't really planning on racing. Dad kind of talked me into it Saturday morning. So, yeah, it was a last minute decision. Had to go out there, and I pride myself a lot on stuff like this. I can go out. I've done this multiple, not to brag, but done this in multiple different forms of racing. Go out, barely even sit in a thing, and be able to go out and just learn the characteristics of different stuff pretty quickly. Now, it's not like it was my first race ever in a late model, but the car handles so much different than what I'm used to. Actually, in the heat race, I should be doing a voiceover if we know how to do that, so you'll know. I smacked the wall pretty good on the inside, only because you're throttle it up and it just drives straight, What I'm used to is you get on the gas and it don't just hook and go. It kind of waits. Now, with the changes that we probably should have made, would have took a little bit less out of that, but we had a whole lot more corner speed to be able to build momentum a whole lot better. We were just lacking that. We were, I feel like, very, very slow center of the corner. And obviously, once that tire started going apart, we didn't really have much. Couldn't do anything. I think our lap time showed we slowed down like a half a second just from that tire. Just no side bite. Still had forward drive from the left rear, and I think some of the right rear, obviously, that wasn't coming apart, was still grabbing. Just wasn't as much. So definitely that tire was a big thing. But yeah, I mean, good night of racing. Can't argue with the top 3. Never been in the car. Going out there racing with some of the best guys in Central Pennsylvania. Passed some fast cars, and yeah, I can't be upset with any of this. So But yeah, really it, man. Thanks for watching. The next video you'll see I'm wearing the same shirt because it's Tuesday right now and I'm doing this. I finally had some time. And then I'm going to start recording for next week's video today also. So, yeah, big stuff. Yeah, thank guys for tuning in. Be sure to come back next week. Should have good footage next week, good stuff to do, good content. Yeah, hit like, subscribe, check out all of our people that help us make the credits after this, and be sure to give them a shout if you're in the area. Give them a shout. Victory Fuel.